What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How you doing? Happy Thursday. Hotep's been told you tonight, every Thursday at 8. You know what it is. John Cleese has got himself in some hot water, or people are mad at John Cleese. I'm like, I don't think you can put John Cleese in hot water. 79 years old. He lived his life. He accuses London of not being an English city anymore. Oh, you know that caused quite a stir. Cleese tweeted some years ago, I opined that London was not really an English city anymore. Since then, virtually all my friends from abroad have confirmed my observation, so there must be truth in it. I note also that London was the UK city that voted most strongly to remain in the EU. Here comes Sadiq. These comments made John Cleese sound like he's a character as Basil Fawlty, his famous character he played. Londoners know our diversity is our greatest strength. This is straight 1984. Diversity is strength. We are proudly the English capital, a European city, and a global hub. Now, Caitlin Morin, John Cleese is in the process of moving to Nevis in the Caribbean. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, how can he say that if he's moving to he's moving to Caribbean? Well, he said, fuck. I mean, he said, screw it. If I'm going to be around these sharks, I might as well be in some hot, nice weather. Oh, here's the tweet. But let me go to Sadiq's tweet because I mean, you see on one hand, everybody was agreeing with the mayor, saying this is BS. That was on Yahoo. Let's go to the mayor's actual tweet. Hopefully, you won't be mayor much longer. London's so out of touch with the rest of the country, it might as well be its own state. I'm a Londoner. We need to change fast. That's a rough deal, man. We need to build a wall around London and make London pay for it. Now here comes here's someone that agrees with the mayor. You see, she is the EU flag. I think that is. Of course, it isn't what it used to be. It's better. Crime rates aren't actually higher. They are awful, and it's right that we talk about them, but put down the rose-tinted specs. We have indoor toilets now. Jesus, what this piece of work. It's better. Wake up. But I'm scrolling through here, and there's not a lot of support for what's going on in London. This is the mayor of the city. John Cleese points out the obvious. Knife crime is up more than half in the 3 years since Mr. Khan took power in the capital. Our diversity is our greatest strength, but not diversity of opinion, of course. See, that's, in theory, diversity would be strength. But if you don't have diversity of opinion, then it doesn't matter anything. Everybody's saying, good on you, John Cleese. You're spot on. Unfortunately, you're going to get slaughtered for it because you can't say that anymore. This country is done. Glad I lived there in the best years. London is a large cosmopolitan city and very much an English city, but I do get how people who moved away from London 20 years ago that it's not the same English city they knew. I agree with John. He speaks the truth, stating the obvious. London is no longer English. It's, now this person says what I had thought. It's not an English city. It's a multicultural city. It's not an English city anymore. He's right. You're saying on one hand you're saying it's diversity. Diversity is not all English, and on one hand, Sadiq wants to say it is English. You can't. It can't be both ways, bro. John Cleese is right. This, I mean, would it be an English city? No. That's like, I don't know. There's black cities in America. That primarily there's white cities, Hispanic cities, towns. You know, it is what it is. It's like gentrification, but it's different. You have gentrification here, and these black neighborhoods and towns and the cities, they're just being replaced, moved out, priced out. Same thing. They work, the elites, the redacted, the lizard men, they work on both ends of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Took took to the Heathrow for the flight back to U.S. Said I was the second Londoner they had met in 2 weeks. The first being the cab driver who brought them into town at the beginning. I said the same to me. Have said the same to me a while ago, twice in 1 week. An Italian lady who works and lives in London, and another Spanish man visiting. Both were surprised to be speaking to an English Londoner. Yo, they packed up and hauled ass out of London. Goddamn. Oh, this is the Asian John. London is generally a safe place to travel. However, precautions are needed when entering areas populated by Indians, Pakistanis, and black people. We advise tourists not to go out alone at night, and females ought to be accompanied by another person when traveling. Yeah, it's, like I said, we're in a change. And, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but you have to see, I always say, Ill Bill has a line in one of his songs. The future of the world has already been bought. You know, when they sit in these big boardrooms and have these big meetings about demographic shifts, they plan this stuff out like hundreds of years. I mean, this was probably planned out in, I don't know, 40s, 30s. White man got nothing but time on his hands. And best believe it's the white man moving behind moving these non-natives into other lands. Who could else could it be? The man, the redacted, the lizard man. AKA the white man. Anyway, this is Uncle Hood. I'll talk to y'all later. Check us out tonight, Thursday at 8. Peace. You folks, we give you gems here. Where are you going to get these gems? These life gems. Don't worry, Hotep's been told you.
Hotep's been told you.